They're not after me, they're after you. I'm just in the way.
That's right.
What would they throw you in jail for?
Because maybe I'm talking against them. Maybe that's all they need.
But have you ever hoarded classified documents in a bathroom at your golf club?
Well, no, but then again, I've never been president either, and I've never had any exoneration from whatever the document rule.
Why would they come after you?
Well, because they're coming after everybody in this country.
No, they're not. They're not coming after everybody in this country at all. They're just coming after him. They're only coming after Trump. They're not even coming after his supporters, even though I would argue that they, to some degree, maybe should, because you are supporting a treasonous monster who's trying to bring the country down, but they're not coming after you. And I take it back. They shouldn't come after you. You're good. You're just a little, maybe you're not necessarily the sharpest tool in the toolbox to make political decisions, and maybe you should sit out voting day, but you have the right to vote, and you should vote. It doesn't matter. You probably shouldn't vote because you don't believe the elections are real, but you're allowed to vote technically. But man, do I love the good liars. These guys just every time perfectly show the idiocy and the incredibly poorly thought out opinions that these people hold firmly. Not just hold them. She made a sign saying,
they're not after me, they're after you. I'm just in the way.
Right.
They're not coming after me, they're coming after you. I'm just in the way. That's what Trump has always said. In a moment, I'm going to show you exactly what it is that Trump is saying now about these criminal charges he's facing. That really shows a lot of what his real game is all about. He made that sentence up just to get his minions to support him. How they don't see that is mind-boggling to me. Trump came up with that phrase when he first began facing the 91 indictments that he faces today that were brought against him just last year. And credit where credit is due, Trump was smart enough, if you want to call it smart, savvy enough, self-interested enough, devious enough to take a dire situation both politically and personally and immediately jump on an opportunity to use his gullible base as a shield. And they just lined right up to do it. Because when Trump says they're not coming after me, they're coming after you, he's just in the way. What he's actually saying is the exact opposite. They're not coming after you, they're coming after him only. He's in the way of his own crimes. That's all that he is saying. He's using his army of minions to morph his legal problems into some kind of strange quasi-political stance. The evil, demonic Democrats are coming after you because I'm not technically allowed to keep top secret documents or divert funds and hide them to pay a porn star for an affair I had with her, or to, undermine the election and try to put fake electors to take away your vote and actually claim that the election was not real and that it was rigged and still be claiming that, and to send people into the Capitol to even not certify the election, the very basic basis of not only our democracy, but of human decency. Doesn't want to go down in history as the sorest loser of all time. Instead, he has convinced his many, many supporters in every state across the country that his legal problems are actually political stances. He was able to force, then, the sheep in the Republican Party to come out on his behalf and cry foul, thus lending such amplification to him saying that it's a hoax and a witch hunt and a total sham and a Biden trial and Biden caused it, when it's none of those things. It's he committed crimes that he's now being prosecuted for. And since his legal problems are now political stances in their eyes, his supporters are emboldened by it. Keep sending indictments, they say. That'll just make them vote for him even more. And here's clearly Trump admitting that that's what he thinks.
Would you be concerned that a conviction, if you are convicted in that trial, could cost you the election, given what Todd said voters are...
Well, it could also make me more popular because the people know it's a scam.
This is one of the reasons he's back with such a fury. That he's back with so much momentum. The reason is because of that. Because the lawfare is not working. You can look on every aspect. The lawfare is not working. And they say, well, if he gets convicted, but if he's convicted, it'll drop. He'll drop 5 points. Whoa. The lawfare is not working. We can see that. It's a major part of Trump's campaign.
And he's probably right about that. Steve Bannon also, who went from Trump advisor to also facing his own legal indictments to then far hard-right political radio broadcaster, thinks that Trump's legal woes are a major part of what will get him reelected. He thinks that this lawfare that they're committing against him, his own term he made up for warfare done through the court system, is actually making people so emboldened to support him and not hurting him in any way. But if convictions come, will that affect him? Among his diehard base, probably not at all. But among some people on the fence, I still have some hope. There's some people that do think it's a sham, and then when the courts actually convict the man, that they will jump ship from him. Of course, only one court date has just been set to occur before the election, the hush money one. It's a criminal case, but you'd think they want to rush maybe the one about whether or not he undermined his oath of office and tried to subvert the election that he ran in and tried to take away your right to vote in this country and actually crumble our democracy. It might be a good one to figure out before the election, but, what's the rush, I guess, other than the entire experiment of our democracy hanging in the balance. Other than that, I think take your time.
Whoa.
I'm Ben Gleib for Rebel HQ. Follow me at Ben Gleib on Instagram for lots more. Thanks. Good talk.